The chair recognizes the gentlewoman from New York, Ms. Tenney, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to honor my dear friend, Staff Sergeant Lewis Smith, affectionately known as Slugger, and also very affectionately known as the mayor of Washington Mills, who recently passed away at the age of 99. Lou was born in Washington Mills, New York in 1922 and graduated from Sequoia Valley Central School in 1940. After the terrible attacks on Pearl Harbor, Lou immediately signed up to fight for our country in the United States Air Force, at the time known as the 13th Army Corps 307th Bombardment Group for the South Pacific. A member of the greatest generation, Lou has honorably served our country in World War II, completing 50 combat missions in the South Pacific with, as I said, the 13th Army Air Corps 307th Bombardment Group. He wrote a wonderful book chronicling his experience in the war, which I highly recommend to everyone who's interested in finding out what it was really like to just be an average member of the Air Force, enlisting and learning and growing and sacrificing. After the war, Lou came home to Washington Mills and married the love of his life, Jane, on May 5th, 1945, after moving to Denver to complete Lou's military service. The couple moved back to Washington Mills, where they would live together for 76 years until Jane's passing in 2021. Upon moving back to Washington Mills, Lou worked as a welder for Utica Structural Steel before taking over his father-in-law's service stations with his 2 sons. Later, Lou would take on positions as a maintenance man for the Town and New Hartford Highway and Police Departments. On top of his service as a mechanic, Lou also served our community as one of the founding members of the Willowvale Fire Company, Incorporated, serving since 1950, and as the leader of the Clone and Post 1000 American Legion Post. Lou is a wonderful person, was a wonderful person, a dear friend, and a tremendous community servant. I want to thank him and his family for their friendship and for the lifetime of service and commitment to our community by the entire family. He was truly a special gem in our community, like no other person, probably my greatest inspiration other than my own father. Lou was a person of great integrity, great honesty, wonderful sage advice to everyone he met, and also one of the kindest people and one of the most caring, giving people I've met in my life. And I thank him and his family and his wonderful wife, Jane, for all the wonderful times and actually great experiences I had, and their support of our community and all of those people who serve in the fire service, police service, served our nation in uniform. He was truly embodied our greatest generation, and he is sorely missed by our community.